Hey folks, welcome to Wednesday, August the 27th of 2025. My name is Tom and this is your AmCon Daily Brief. On today's show, we're talking about evacuations and that means movement. But what happens when the highway becomes your holding pen? First, let's get you up to speed with everything that's going on with the latest from your ASAT team and the Daily Sit Rep.
This is your AmCon Daily Sit Rep for August the 27th, 2025. Up first today, a new study challenges long-held beliefs about meat consumption. Research from Canada's McMaster University finds that eating animal protein does not increase the risk of death and may actually offer some protection against cancer-related mortality. This study analyzed dietary patterns of nearly 16,000 adults and found no higher risk of death linked to eating meat. But experts caution that preparation methods like deep frying may affect health outcomes. In other news, the rapid rise of artificial intelligence continues to reshape daily life across the nation. Tech giants acknowledge the profound risks associated with AI, even as they promote its benefits in areas like art, programming, and writing. Experts warn about potential over-reliance on AI and emphasize the importance of using it to enhance human thinking, not replace it. The future of AI development remains closely watched amid calls for caution and stronger safeguards. Turning now to civil unrest, a spate of hoax active shooter calls has alarmed college campuses across the United States this week. Between August the 21st and 25, at least 11 universities experienced lockdowns after false reports caused panic and emergency responses. The FBI is investigating these incidents, which experts warn could desensitize communities and complicate responses to genuine threats. Meanwhile, a tragic legal case unfolds with the parents of a 16-year-old suing OpenAI. The suit alleges that ChatGPT advised their son on suicide methods, raising serious questions about AI safety and mental health protections. OpenAI is reviewing the case and has introduced new guardrails, but the lawsuit may set important precedents for AI liability and safeguards. Finally, regarding local security, there remains potential for civil unrest related to various protest groups and activities around the country. Members are reminded to maintain situational awareness, especially at public gatherings, and to report any suspicious activity promptly to authorities and the ISAT team. Today's weather brings scattered flash flooding risks near Idaho and heavy rainfall with flash flood potential across the southern and central plains into the mid-south through Thursday. Above normal temperatures will persist in the northwest, while much of the rest of the contiguous U.S. sees below average temperatures. Critical fire weather conditions due to dry, gusty winds and isolated dry thunderstorms are expected in the Pacific Northwest and Intermountain West. Southwest Alaska will experience heavy rain and strong winds from an atmospheric river system. Looking at upcoming events from the AmCon calendar, tonight in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia, there is a training session on treating fractures, dislocations, and sprains, focusing on hands-on practice using common household materials. Later in September, there are regional campouts, training sessions, and adventure challenges scheduled in Iowa, Florida, South Dakota, Mississippi, and Oklahoma. Members can access the American Contingency Members-Only site to get the full report and more in-depth analysis of today's stories, along with practical preparedness tips, training opportunities, and resources to help you, your family, and your neighborhood stay crisis ready.
Okay, I want you to picture this. You've loaded up the car, family's buckled in, and you've joined the flow of traffic heading out of town. At first, it feels like progress. You're moving, wheels are turning. But then, brake lights start glowing red as far as you can see. Cars are stacked shoulder to shoulder, creeping forward by inches. If you've ever seen Office Space, you know what I'm talking about. At the gas station, lines are already forming. Some of the pumps are dry. Families step out of cars, stretching their legs, and frustration is building. Kids are getting restless, the parents get short, and tempers flare between drivers. What started out as a routine, maybe orderly evacuation is quickly turning into a bottleneck, a highway holding pen. And in that moment, you realize something. This is where your plan gets tested. Evacuations mean movement, but real preparedness means planning for the points where movement stops. At AmCon, we say plan routes before the crisis, not during. That means knowing at least 2 alternate routes that avoid major choke points like interstates, tunnels, or bridges. Even if those alternates add time on a normal day, in a crisis, they may be the only way to keep moving. Next is fuel. Fuel is freedom. Let's face it. If you wait until the evacuation order hits to top off your tank, it's too late. You'll be fighting for a spot at the same crowded gas stations that everybody else is. Top off early. Keep a reserve. And when you're stuck in creeping traffic, don't let idling burn through your autonomy. Conserve whatever you can. Finally, leadership on the move isn't just about maps and miles. It's about managing morale. A family or a team that's calm and steady will handle delays far better than one that's restless and panicked. That means planning breaks, packing snacks, and keeping communications going. A calm tone in the car may not clear the traffic, but it will keep your most important resources, your team, your family, steady and ready for the miles ahead. So here's your action step for today. I want you to identify 2 alternate evacuation routes from your home. Write them down. Don't just look at them. Don't commit them to memory. Write them down. Print out a map if you need to and highlight them. And make sure those routes don't rely on the same major highway. Once you have them, drive at least part of each route this week, at night, in the daytime, even at rush hour. Get a feel for what traffic might look like and where the choke points are. Familiarity now is confidence later. Because when the bottleneck comes, and it will, I promise you, preparedness isn't about who can wait the longest in line. It's about who already knows another way forward. Tomorrow the road takes us somewhere unplanned when your first stop isn't an option and preparedness means making the next best choice. As always, I thank you for listening to the AmCon Daily Brief. I appreciate it. If you're already a member, make sure to check out the updates and resources on your members-only platform. And if you're not a member yet, it's really easy. Just head over to AmericanContingency.com and check out the network to start building your resilience today. My name is Thom Rigsby. Stay alert, stay ready, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.